Ladies and gentlemen, I am Israel, the game is War Thunder, and welcome to another round of Lunchtime Tankery. We're going for a multi-episode, at least I hope it's going to be a multi-episode run this week, because I have got a Golden Battles wager to deal with. And as you might have guessed from the title of this video series, I have a little bit of a curse when it comes to Golden Battles wagers. For those of you who aren't familiar with the rules of this, Golden Battle wagers are a challenge to individual players. Every time you win a victory, while getting at least one kill against a player vehicle, AI drones don't count, you complete a stage. First stage, 50 Golden Eagles. Third stage, 100 Golden Eagles, and so on and so forth until you cash out at 20 stages complete with 1,000 Golden Eagles. Of course, should you fail to achieve that 3 times, then you'll be immediately cashed out of the wager. So, like I say, I'm a little bit cursed when it comes to these, and especially because I am in what for the Germans can be politely described as the Valley of Death in the research tree. I've got a Tiger H1, I've got my first kitties, I've also unlocked my Panther D, the Panther A and the Tiger 2 await their research trees, currently got the Jagdpanther under research purely because I need something with an 88. Here's the thing. Tiger H1, of course, did for tank design what HMS Dreadnought did for battleship design 30 years prior. Everything before it is basically rendered obsolete one-on-one, with a few notable exceptions. Then, of course, what happened to HMS Dreadnought happens to the Tiger. Everyone starts building tanks to kill the Tiger, and unfortunately, because of the way Gaijin work their battle rating system, you're quite likely to end up facing some of these tanks. Bear in mind that there's a plus-minus 1.0 spread. I can engage in games between 4.7 and 6.7. 6.7 includes the Tiger 2, the infamous King Tiger. Suffice it to say that a Tiger H1 cannot kill a King Tiger from the front, and the reverse is not the case. In fact, because of the armour sloping 50 degrees on the front, that 150mm of hull plate is closer to 230mm, and the later Henschel turret version, which is the same rating, 6.7, takes the gun mantlet, which might otherwise have been considered a weak spot, up to 180mm of straight steel. I remind you that the maximum penetration on my 88 is 162mm, and no, I don't have APCR, Panzergranate 40 to give it the German term, in this particular variant of the Tiger. That would require me to have a Tiger E in the field. Likewise, my Panther D could technically penetrate the turret from the front if he was very, 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 very lucky, but nah. And of course, my Panzer 470, again, technically could get through the turret from the front, but in practical circumstances, ha 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 ha, you must be kidding. Let's just get to it, shall we? I might get lucky. I might get a 4.7 to 5.7 range game. I might well wreck face in my Tiger. But, as I say, I'm cursed when it comes to wager battles. That never happens. Usually what happens is that I end up staring down the barrels of half a dozen King Tigers and desperately praying they ignore me while I get onto their flanks and line up on their ammo racks. Sometimes it even happens. So, load up the King Tiger, as always. Half ammo load, or less in this case. 30 rounds APHE, Panzergranate 39, and 6 rounds of heat just for high-angle shots if I get the chance to switch. Taking a bit of a risk here, going off this start point, but there we go. Right, so capture point is in the centre, pretty much right. We might be able to take a sprint down the left flank, get some shots. Of course, sprint is a relative term when I'm trying to crawl up this gradient. And oh, wouldn't you know it, Tiger 2, Porsche turret, Tiger 2, Henschel turret. That means the other side, yep, Porsche turret, 85mm T34. Oh god, a 76mm jumbo, that's going to be a nightmare. Porsche turret, Henschel turret. IS-244 just to complete the misery. Oh god. I am very definitely on the wrong end of the battle rating scale in this one. They've even got some post-war T-44s. Luckily that one's on our side. But basic plan remains the same. In fact, it's going to have to, because really anything else is going to get me killed. Down the flanks, break left, hope I don't get seen, and see if I can't mess up a few ammo racks with flank shots. Of course, first and foremost, I am going to have to get out of sight of these Tiger 2s, because I think their team has had much the same idea. Can I get lined to that IS-2? Not really, but I might be able to line up on that Panther D if he gives me a shot. Nah, he's deflated. Not gonna happen. Advance, comrades, to, well, frankly, certain death, but someone needs to start playing that objective. Okay, decisions. Bear in mind I have two objectives here. We need to win the map, which means grabbing point A. This isn't World of Tanks. You generally don't win by annihilation, you win by objectives. And I also have to get a kill on a player vehicle. Just one. Frankly, I will settle for just one, given the opposition that we're up against here. But, now, what are we hooked up on this time? Come on, neutral drive on the Tiger, very handy. I can put one track in reverse, one track in forwards, and spin the tank on the spot. Which, on this kind of hilly terrain, is an absolute godsend. Come on. Forwards. Hostile team got to Zone A first. That'll be their Panther staging a charge. Now then. What have we got? A couple of our own line tanks have moved up. Su-100 right the way up there. 100mm anti-tank gun, but it's a casemate destroyer. Not a great position for him to be in, really. Traditional place for those guys is behind the lines, adding fire support. Ditto that Jagdpanther. I don't know where our King Tigers are, but they're taking their sweet time engaging. Oi! Aim high. Got his attention, sadly, but out of sight quickly. More of a snapshot than anything else. What did I just hook up on there? Not sure. Anyhow, let's get moving again. Jagdpanther maybe going to give that Sherman a nasty surprise. 100 meters over the ridgeline. He's not going to get very far. Then again, I'm sorry, someone is driving around in a Panzer IV-J. I'm not even going to ask. Unfortunately, that is an AI drone, so I'm not going to get much credit here. Reload the gun. Get the assist, if nothing else. Problem with the 88, of course, it takes an age to reload if you're used to 75s, and in the 50s, even more so. So, hard round, lay onto that T-3485, lay to his ammo racks. Boom! Right, we got ourselves a kill. Now what we have to do is dig in, defend, and hope someone manages to grab that control point. If that Tiger H1 comes over the hill, we might be able to cause him some difficulties. We will be in trouble because, of course, I'm pretty sure that is either a King Tiger or an IS-2 on the other side of that ridge. So here comes difficulties. Do I take a peek over? Thing is, if I let him get mobile, he is going to come round and get a flank shot. I'm going to risk it. And holy hell, that's a lot of enemy tanks. It's not just one bad boy over there, is it? Holy shit, we're going to need some fire support. Then again, we might actually get it. There's a Panther D providing fire support at 500 meters for them. I could blitz over, but I likely wouldn't kill that Henschel Tuck. Well, that solves the whole dilemma, doesn't it? Bastard bloody mosquitoes. Right, let's grab the second kitty, and we'll break out on the right flank this time. Again, half ammo load, more or less. And full speed ahead. If we're quick and aggressive with the Panther, which is after all what these medium tanks were built for, we can hopefully get onto the flank of that little cluster and knock a couple of them out before they realise we're here. Remember, at this point, losses don't count. To secure the stage, all we have to do is hang on to that control point and get a win, which at this point is going to be best accomplished by getting onto their flanks and messing them up, because Lord knows the 75 I've got isn't going to do jack to their frontal armours. Not even that M4 Jumbo. The Easy 2s Well, let's just say that they are the American answer to the Tiger, particularly once the Americans wised up and put the 76mm on them rather than the slow 75. Anyhow, full advance. Come on, 34, 35, accelerate, damn you. T-44 there. Right. Encryptor had the same idea, but that's not going to do very much. So let's see if we can poke over. Lay on again, no shot. Tiger is secured from us by that angle. Okay, we might not be in a great position here because there we are, and 6 mils. Boom, critical hit. Ammo rack, gunner, God knows what else. Lay on, reload the 75 as we go. Boom, turret hit, gun breach, horizontal drive's gone. Can I track him from here? Got hit him again, another turret hit. Gonna need to track slightly forwards and up. Come on, reload. Okay, I'm on. Gotcha. Second kill. Not exactly one shot, but there you go. Aha. Oh, no, someone else nailed the 44. We've got a solid position here. All we have to do is hold the... Oh, great. They've managed to neutralise the point. Okay, holding here is suddenly not an option anymore. We're going to have to tighten up. Break that flank. Hope that somebody else can get the cap in. There's a King Tiger charging that valley again. Panzer IV-G... Got a couple of fast movers coming up the hill as well. Might be able to sneak a shot into that 4G. Boom. Critical hit. No detonation, but did set him on fire, so giving him something to think about. Other Panther Ds see me. Fine, we'll just have to quickly finish that Panzer IV. Back out of sight. Unfortunately, the Panther has a problem. Its reverse speed is absolutely goddamn appalling. I'm going downhill for heaven's sake, and I'm still only making 3 kilometers an hour, despite being in a full charge. Okay, let's put some attack up. If nothing else, Tracer will hopefully spoil that temper same. Back away again. Now that T-34-85 is going to be charging my position. So the question is, what angle is he going to come from? Even more importantly is... Okay, come on, come on, come on. Get the gun round, get the gun round, get the gun round. Boom! Got him! Wrecked his gun breach, so that will hopefully destroy his aim long enough. Got him. Oh, you had ammo in the turret, comrade? That was foolish. Right, let's move again, because they've got my location now. We still need to tighten up this flank cover onto A. Right. Okay, I do not particularly want to stick my head round any further, because, hey, you know, King Tigers are still out there and still lurking. So's the enemy air power. In fact, what have they got? In fact, hell, most of their team's wiped out. Bloody hell. I thought they had more tanks on the field than that. Okay. Well, let's not get overly aggressive at this point, because I can still make a chronic and utter mess of things. We just need to be careful, restrained, and cautious at this point. But we've got the Tiger II parked on the objective. As air superiority goes, that's pretty... Well, objective superiority goes, that's pretty much it. I don't think they have got anything left that can shift a King Tiger. Maybe if they get on its flank. But that's not likely to happen. Okay. Continuously advance. Let's go hunting. See if we can't get a bit of blood to liven things up. I mean, I've only got, what, 4 kills so far? That's frankly pathetic. Even at this tier. Come on, round we go. Keep scanning, keep searching. Ooh. What are you? Got a red blip over here, and... Surprise! It was my kill. Punching. Yeah, gits. Come on then, round we go. There was a blip just for a second, but I think the enemy has just run out of tanks. Who the hell fields a Marder 3 in a 6.7 cap game? Yep, enemy has, I think, firmly run out of anything that offers serious opposition. Right. Advance forwards with Baby Muscles, who's still in his Su-100. The lucky little sod. Either he knows exactly what he's doing with that tank destroyer, or, well, maybe it's just luck the Mosquito went for me instead of him. Advance to victory! Hell, we've even got an M4A1 still in the field. Although I think Ed 101 might be on his... yeah, he's on his second vehicle. Yeah, this is it. They've run out of tanks. This is... amazingly, this is pretty much a wipeout victory, or at least wipeout by default. Enemies run out of morale. They aren't respawning. They aren't engaging. Technically, of course, that's an objective win, not an annihilation win, but frankly, it might as well have been annihilation. Okay, on to game 2. It's only 6th on the team, sadly, but let's see if that luck holds for a 5-minute engagement. Oh, and a battle trophy. Come on, come on, give me shinies, give me shinies. Oh, baby, what have I got? Backup on the Hetzer, the Jagdpanzer IV, the 4H, Tiger H1, Panther. Excellent, I've got backup on the Tiger. That is worth having. Let's go. Can field 2 Tigers in a round if I want to. Normally you have to pay Golden Eagles for that little option. Only about 50 a time, but it still racks up. Particularly if you have a tendency to lose tanks in high-end games. So, let's see what game number 2 gets us. Probably another 6.7 matchup, but where the world? Welcome back to Eastern Europe, ladies and gentlemen. This is a conquest game mode, so there's a single control point. Not sure where it's going to be. Probably centre of the town, more or less. Usually it's either just about there in grid F8, just where you hit the turn. But more often than not, you get something a little bit surprising, and in this case we might, since we're both starting on the north side of the river. Right, we could have some fun here. As before, start with the Tiger. Oh, and I should probably authorise that. To battle! And it starts me off on the Panther. I could have sworn I said, who cares? Anyhow, we're partnered up with Heavy Mixer in his 90mm M36 Jackson. That is, of course, the successor to the infamous Wolverine M10 and Hellcat M18. Very different beasts, despite the superficial similarities. They lost a lot of speed when they upgraded to 90mm, and they also thickened the armour a bit, so I think they go up to about 20 to 30mm. Ha 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 ha! Oh! Excuse me. Come on. Tow rope, engage, pull. Come on, comrade. Give me... Come on. Put your forward drive in. I need momentum. Right. Brake turret for a second. And to back up, retrieval operations like this are always tricky. Now then. No, don't try to maneuver. You're just gonna dig yourself deeper. Okay. Traverse left. Engage. Pull. Come on. Come on. Engage. Damn it. Not working. Okay. I'm going to have to leave him. Unless we clear an angle and pull him backwards. Come on. Clear a path for me. There we go. Right. Retrieval ops like this are time-consuming, awkward, and likely to end up with me in the drink as well if I'm not careful. Right, engage. Pull. Come on, comrade, reverse. Give me something to work with here. Alright then. Yeah, there we go. Tiger is just about able to pull him back. Actually, we are going to a lot of effort to retrieve one panther here. Come on, pull. Pull, 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 pull. Come on, hook my tow rope as well. Let's get this. Maybe we can do 2 tanks together. Come on, come on. Get that right track to bite, damn you. Okay. I'm going to hook up in the line with Sixco. Break my tow up just for a second. Damn it, we're losing him. We're losing him. Come on, hook on. Engage. Damn it, I thought I had that rope hooked. Come on. Engage. Pull. Come on. Get him. Get him. Get him. Shit. Didn't matter, but we managed to avenge him in the end. Come on, reload. Damn it! Cheated! Okay. I've wasted way too much time there. Well, we get credit for trying, so that's something else. It leaves you with a nice warm feeling inside. I have to admit, Gaijin, one of these days we will really need to have AVREs if you're going to implement mechanics like that. Anyhow, back to the battle. Because we need to get this into gear and fast. Just took a glancing hit onto that M10, no damage. Problem is, the armour is so A, thin, and B, so heavily sloped that a lot of rounds will either go straight through or just bounce without doing damage. Damn it, missed. Okay. They've got high ground as well. That's a Tiger E up on the hill. Need to be a bit careful here. Okay, IS-2 there. He is almost certainly reloaded at this point, so I need to be a wee bit... Oh, shit, that was my engine. And that was my tank. And they've got King Tigers. In fact, that came from behind me. High angle, didn't matter, didn't get the bounce. Straight into the ammunition fuel, wouldn't have mattered. That's an 88. It's gonna wreck face no matter what. Right, so he is dug in on the objective. He is going to be a nightmare to shift. He's on the reverse angle. He's deeply entrenched, and we can only come at him from a frontal arc, which is a complete pisser. I traded strategic initiative there to try to rescue one of our other Panthers, and now I'm suffering for it, basically. There's no other way to put it. There's also a Jagdpanther up on the hilltop on our flank. He's got clean shots into our spawn. He is going to be a veritable nightmare to get rid of, but he's got to go, or we're going to have real trouble getting rid of the enemy. Mr. Gaz is advancing up. He might get lucky. He might also die horribly. We'll see which of those it is. Of course, if I can get some momentum up, get up onto the high ground, flank round to the right, well, in truth, it's probably too late to make a difference, but we'll see. Nobody has yet managed a kill onto that Jagdpanther, as far as I can tell, so where is it? Come on. Come on, where are you? Nowhere that I can see. We've got machine gun fire coming through, and where there's machine gun fire going the wrong way, I might add, of course, you have enemy tanks. So, we'll line up, advance. As always, with a Tiger, you want to keep the corner towards the enemy, even when you're on the move. So, corner towards likely enemy angle of engagement. Then realise that you're engaging multiple targets, and in fact, this is going to get very, very messy. Miss horribly with that first round, shot way too low. Sherman Jumbo on my left could get a solid shot into my ammo rack if he's so minded. I'm taking fire from my right as well. I'm horribly exposed out here. Lay on. Damn it, miss. Come on, reload, 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 reload. I'm in an absolute prime firing position here. IS-2 is not the principal threat, as IS-1 is. Kill. Reload. Okay. Primary problem is whatever just put a round into me. Get moving. I need to get down into cover, get off this hill. Critical hit. Nailed his gunner, sadly didn't nail anything else. Doesn't matter. All stop. Reload. Nail the KV-1. Reload again. Lay onto this Tiger. We're not going to win the battle, but I can damn well get some vengeance. Oh, kill assist. Yeah, too slow. If I hadn't stopped to make that rescue effort, we might have been in a position to turn it round, but that's what you get for being generous. So, the curse is starting to take effect. That's my first failed stage. But if I'm completely candid, removing that King Tiger from the reverse angle was always going to require air power. That was going to require multiple kills. I stayed off the battle way, way too long.